Sits within me, what could be the Holy Spirit? And after months of waiting, finally, your favorite couple on the internet, The Box, The Bride, we are back. It is your Friday night tradition that you almost forgot about. Welcome to the Lunch Hour Show. Once again, my name is Lunchbox. One word, capital L, capital B. Thank you very much. And this is my beautiful, buxom, bountiful bride in her badass ass leggings tonight. Jen.
I was wondering if that was going to continue.
I can't break tradition. Hi, sweetheart.
Hello. My beanie keeps slipping. My head is too big. You need to tell the company you work for to get bigger beanies because I got a big fucking head.
Well, I mean, that's that skull cap too. So, I mean,
I liked it though.
Do you think your head has really grown that much since we got it?
Possibly.
I didn't realize your head was continuously growing.
Who knows? I got a big head. That's what I know.
So here we are. It's been what? Since July.
It feels like almost a year.
Yeah. So 7-8 months, new position at work, working back at home, in hometown, and fuck, it's brutal, man. Other than that, we've just been doing the damn thing. If you follow us on the socials, you see nonstop craziness involving our son.
Inhaled, baby.
Welcome back to the show, honey. There's a bat infestation in Los Banos, so if you hear a bunch of chittering, shrieking, and then you see me and Jen running off trying to ward things out of her hair or my lack thereof, like, we just got attacked by bats.
I will show you the bat because I'm going to try to pet it, and we may have to cut it short to go get rabies shots.
You know what? We can make it through the hour, okay?
That's true.
Besides, I mean, we're going to wake the kid up to go get rabies shots. Do you think both of us are going to get rabies shots?
Probably.
I mean, I'm not going to push you directly at the bat because, I'm not going to dive behind you. But I don't find it'll be easy to restrain you from the bat.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to push me at a bat. Because if I'm going to have to get the superhero shot anyways, my superpowers, I can pet everything, then, I'll dive in front of you.
Things can still maul you. Do not pet the bear.
Listen, but if I can't get rabies because I got a rabies vaccination, who cares? Bears aren't going to give me rabies.
They might.
They're friend-shaped. No rabies.
So anyway, if any of y'all are new to the show, and those of you who might have forgotten what it's about, basically my wife and I get on here after a long week of chasing a kid and working our 40-hour jobs to come on and just share some music with you guys, entertain you guys, share some funny bullshit, and, hang out and have a good time. Basically, this is us hanging out with each other. We just happen to be in front of a camera.
We get drunk and talk to people via the internet. That's you, your people.
Your people.
Where's the camera?
that one. So we got a new feature tonight for you guys. I'm still not sure what to call it. I'll come up with a bullshit name during one of our songs. But essentially, we're going to expose some creeps.
It'll be a good time.
It'll be a good time. So other than that, we got some more music on the way for you. What do you think we should play next?
I don't know.
All right.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo kind of shit.
You're going to go for the eeny, meeny, miny, mo shit? All right. Well, we have 3 new tracks tonight. Oh, I'm supposed to go grab a 4th one, so I'll be back on that. But so we have all new tracks. None other than the song we just played, "The Holy Spirit" by Timekeeper. My boy Bill. It's
I have some things to say about that video. I have questions. I have a lot of questions about that video.
All right.
Did you go to the mini golf place while it was still open? Do you know someone who works there and they're like, hey, we're going to close in 10 minutes. Come put on this weird Argyle outfit and do whatever. Did people were there staring? Was there staring?
Every time I keep trying to click live and see if we have comments, shares, likes, whatever, all of a sudden it takes me to a WWE podcast.
That's what's happening. That's a Facebook thing, I think. Every time you would share a video or you'd send one on Messenger, it would take me to a random ass video. And I knew damn well you weren't sending me this video because it didn't make any sense.
Mike Vanek is reminding us that they cannot see us on WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. Pirate Flag Radio out of Bristol, Virginia. Real underground radio, where you can catch Sounds of the Underground with Mike Vanek, Fuzzkill with Carrie C. Allen. I forget what the name of the Transmission in Exile with the legendary Moose Roberts. How? And then
Some
also
other people.
a bunch of great shows. We've added so much since we've been gone. I've been happy there's been more people here, and we're gonna come back. Anyway, back to Timekeeper real quick.
I just had a lot of questions. And I think I've asked them all for now. Like, can you imagine going and playing mini golf with your family and then there's this guy like filming a video?
This pasty blonde guy playing guitar with a golf club and shit, holding it in phallic positions and things like
It's
that.
Happy fucking Gilmore and shit.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
Every time I see someone do something remotely like that, I think of Happy Gilmore
You
That's
think of him
what's
doing
with
the
it.
horse thing with the
gas pump.
oh
That's the first thing my head goes to.
just all of his phallic jokes at the beginning where he's just like, I had this job, insert tool
Yeah.
to make into a dick, like gas pump, road cone, nightstick.
All I remember is the gas pump. I
And
haven't watched that movie in a long time.
we watched it a couple months ago.
I didn't watch it from the beginning. I just sort of walked in on it.
That happens. But I don't know, like, was it just the mini golf when he was out on the beach? Was there anybody like yelling at him? Did he get mauled by a flock of seagulls? Did he get shot on by a seagull?
Did he think it was a burrito?
Oh, God.
Were there dogs on the beach? This is really important to know.
Right. Did he just catch a wayward frisbee?
Yeah.
Like,
No, if you're gonna do something that cool, you have to put it in your video. You can't just like leave that on the cutting room floor.
definitely not. Definitely not. Like, if you just caught some rando frisbee, threw it back to the dog or whatever. And he's got the mic and everything. So he's doing dance moves and stuff that are timed with the music. So, like, he'd do that shoulder shimmy and then boom, catch the frisbee, fling it back, just randomly back out the frame.
If he caught it in his mouth, like while he was singing, like, his mouth was open.
They just happened to land perfectly, sniper shot.
I've made my own new video in my head.
All right. So, Timekeeper, we're going to have to redo that video. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it, but I mean, just you have ideas and it's a re-release.
They're weird ideas.
Weird ideas.
They're always weird.
It's going to get weird tonight.
Yeah. I mean, it usually does, but
Better, unlike the Lost episode.
I
Right
don't
after
even remember.
right after my vasectomy.
Yeah, that did get weird.
It especially got weird when we watched it back and realized we didn't share the screen, so we're over their head banging silently.
It's just that. It was just a whole lot of that.
It's that idea when you get drunk and bad ideas seem like good ideas. That was one of them. Oh, let's record the show. Oh, we don't have to share a screen. We don't have to record the audio in. Why would we have to do that?
It's fine. It's totally fine. It's passable on some planet.
So, all right. GH or no, wait, is it a B?
No,
No, I know. GH or S. Pick a letter.
yes.
Was that S?
Yeah, that was us. It sounded like yes.
It did sound like yes. All right. So, good news for everybody out there. Scoundrel.
Not yet.
So, well, no, Scoundrel had those problems, and dude, Scoundrel was on the up and up, man. Like they were something special, and all of a sudden, like they had their problems. They had to stop. Too much, too fast. A little bit of member change. Boom, Scoundrel's back. They did their reunion show at Full Circle a couple weeks ago, and they had over 300 people show up.
Wow.
And much deservedly so. And Fire to the Throne. They're one of those other bands that we've played with a few times at Fresno. They're the ones that are making all those hilarious ass guitar videos, or like you're at the concert.
It doesn't sound familiar, but if I saw one, I'd be like,
I would say I'll have to make sure you see those. They were the band that after we did the rock and wrestling show at Full Circle, we went to Strummers and it was 90s night, and Fire to the Throne was the Creed tribute band that night.
That's why.
Yeah. So, but they did that dodgeball video with them a while back with J-Dub. J-Dub was the commentator.
Yeah.
They did that dodgeball video. Fire to the Throne was in that video, and they showed up in their dodgeball gear and played the set in their dodgeball gear.
Just randomly had dodgeball gear.
They still had the dodgeball gear from the video.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I got it now.
So
I
anyway,
was lagging behind. I was buffering internally.
it happens. It happens. So anyway, Scoundrel has come back and they got a new song for us. Check out this new video just released a couple weeks ago. It's called Wretched, right here on the lunch hour on Pirate Flag Radio, WPFR, Bristol's independent underground radio. So that was our boy Scoundrel with Wretched. And dude, just before I get your reaction to it, Chris, Eric, Cody, congratulations on dragging something back up that we were all worried about and coming back just as heavy, just as strong as ever. Fucking welcome back, gentlemen. It's good to have you.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
It's just kind of no frills hardcore. Like,
You don't need fancy things. You let the music speak for itself.
they've got a real good presence about them too. Like they're that way live. Cody stomping, like they're really solid. Eric, the guitar player, he subbed in for Farouk. And remember when we played with Hoods and Brandon's,
Like,
not the wrestler,
like damn, kind of.
not damn,
Okay.
not that Farouk from Fresno, the hardcore band. When we played that show with Hoods in Sacramento, and Brandon blew out his line 6, and Farouk were the ones who bailed us out. It turned out it was Eric. Like,
Small world, kind of.
it's the best thing about the music scene, music community. You know, I hate that term, scene, but like it's just really cool to see bands that Scoundrel was really quick to start doing big things and winning fan votes and winning Central Valley Music Awards and things like that. And then it just came to screeching halt. Like it was like too much too soon. And rather than just go, and they all went off and did their own thing for a little while. And now those three are back doing it. And it's just as good as ever. And hopefully they can take that return momentum and just run with it.
So you got to let it go. And if it comes back to you, if it comes back together, then it was meant to be.
Oh, Eloy, like cousin Mustafa. So what's wrong with Homer in the background?
You want to see what happens when Homer's not in the background?
No, don't do it. Well, I mean, actually, if you want to show your butt to the
No, I don't really want to do that.
Like we'll get a spike.
No.
Like, just saying.
I mean, Ellie's not here.
I'm not seeing her, but she appears.
Anyway, the lighting hits the mirror back there, and there's a glare. Also, the wreath is off of the cow at the slaughterhouse, and you're fired.
She's never gonna let that go.
Not ever.
Also, this was found by Jim, who used to work with us at Valero. He just found it driving to work one day, and I pulled up, and he was like, "Hey, I found a body." Like, okay, so he waits for like 30 minutes till I have no customer. He's like, "Hey, come here, I found something for you." And of course, I figured Simpsons related. And he's like, "Hey, so I found a body," and I'm like, "You found a body?" And I'm like, "Oh no!" And I immediately knew it was going to be this giant ass Homer. And when he opened up the trunk, I could already see that the beads had kind of fallen out of his neck. So, like, all the beads drained down and they kind of fall out of his crotch.
Yeah, he's got a hole in his crotch. I mean, don't we all in some way? But, like, there's fucking beanbag beads all over the fucking house.
Not anymore.
Most of them have been vacuumed, but every now and then someone tracks one in.
Come across a small pile.
Yeah,
real quick.
they're just there. I like that you knew exactly what it was going to be when someone came up and said, "Hey, I found a body." So here's where we differed. If someone I knew walked up to me and said, "Hey, I found a body," it's going to be like, "Cool, let's go poke it with a stick." Who is it? Do we need to bury it?
Did you create the body?
Yeah. Do we know this person? Do I need to get gloves? Like,
are you responsible for this?
yeah. Is this like a, "Hey, this is cool," or like, "Oh my God, I did something"?
Okay.
kind of moment?
Okay. The reason I had a feeling it was Simpsons related, he said he had something for me. He found something for me. And 9 times out of 10 when somebody tells me that, it's either Simpsons or Juggalo related. Like, or just drum or wrestling, something they know I'd like. And especially time with Simpsons. So I was like, okay, you got some Simpsons gear. And then he waited around. Like, we had customers, he'd wait, we get a gap, we go outside, and he'd be like, "Yo, come over to my car," and 10 cars pull up. So he waited like an hour. And then as we're walking to the, "Hey, what's up, Biddy? Roadkill Homer." Yep, essentially Roadkill Homer.
That's just how we differ in our friends. Although Jim would never.
This is how we differ in our friends. We have the same friends.
Do we though? Because like, would the same people you would think would walk up to me and said, "Hey, I found a body," Do you think they would come up and say that to you with the same intent?
Okay, that's a weird question. Like, so you think the particular friends you're thinking of would approach you differently about how they would come up
for
with
a different reason, perhaps?
Well, I mean, like I said, there was a bunch of theatrical lead up to it. It wasn't just, hey, dude, come here, I found a body. Like, he didn't look disturbed enough to have found a corpse.
Homer's upset. You just called him not a real corpse. He's still alive.
He's not a real corpse.
He's fine. He's fine. But yeah, if someone comes up to me and says, hey, you want to go see a dead body? First of all, I'm going to ask, are there train tracks involved? Are there kids?
Just straight to
Kiefer
stand
Sutherland here to fuck it all up. Like,
straight to Stand By Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a pie eating contest and a story? Is the kid throw up everywhere? Like, I haven't seen Stand By Me in a very long time.
He's going to throw the whole movie out there.
Yeah, pretty much. Spoiler alert, I guess. I don't know. The movie's like 40 years old. If you haven't seen it, it's not really a spoiler alert at this point. It's just you being lazy. And I haven't seen that movie in a very long time either.
So, we got Joe Baker watching.
Hey,
what's up, Joe? Brian Biddy McCoy says, I'm only half dead. Don't poke me. Lunchbox! You two beautiful creatures. Good to see you out here, Biddy. Hope you're feeling a little better, man.
I think we saw him at a gas station several years ago. That's the last time I saw him in person, face to face.
I saw him somewhere else recently. Like, not recently, but...
Well, you're out and about.
Yeah.
Doing the thing.
And it was while I was out and about doing the thing, I'm sure. No, he started sending me reels randomly of, like, different versions of people covering different, like rock and roll, but, like, different rock and roll. If King Diamond wrote Creed and shit like that.
Speaking of people randomly sending you things, or maybe not so randomly, ever since I made that Bigfoot post, like about a year ago, maybe not even, and there's been a couple, but there was a first Bigfoot post that I do not remember anymore. All of a sudden, like, people start sending me Bigfoot things. Like, I'm obsessed with Bigfoot, and you're like, no, I just thought it was funny.
No, Ellie's obsessed with Bigfoot.
Yeah, and that's not me. He's big and he's hairy and he's maybe pretend. I'm not sure.
So you're not trying to fuck Bigfoot too?
I'm probably not trying to fuck Bigfoot. I'm not going to rule it out either. I mean, I wouldn't say, I don't want to speak in absolutes. What if Bigfoot doesn't look like we all think he does? What if he's just a super big dude that lives in a forest? Just like regular.
So you're just gonna go fuck a super big dude that lives in the forest?
No.
Like, because if that's all Bigfoot is, like.
No, I mean, which would you prefer to tell people? My wife left me for a hairy fucking gorilla-looking thing, Harry the fucking Henderson.
Yes.
Or
yes,
a super tall dude that lives in a forest. Like, that sounds a little more normal.
No, I don't want normal. The thing about it is like, till death do us part and all that. But if we ever find ourselves in this specific situation, I'm like, yeah, my wife ran off with the fucking monkey man. All right, like this giant gorilla looking
motherfucking
Sasquatch, like Bigfoot, the abominable snowman, maybe a Yeti.
The abominable snowman. That's a whole other thing, though. I do not put those two together. We devolved them.
They're just the Bigfoots up there anyway. So people think you're into Bigfoot.
People think that's where that came from. And that's all. That's all I really had, and it just devolved from there into fucking Bigfoot.
And olives.
What?
People send you a lot of olive stuff.
Not so much anymore. They should be sending you olive stuff. Because you're a weirdo who doesn't fucking like olives. Who the hell doesn't like olives? Oh my God.
Biddy comments, you want to see a dead body? Typical thing my doctors say to other doctors outside my hospital room. Then they run when I wave at them.
Knock some money off your bill for that.
Mike Vanek says I had to hear about Bigfoot on Coast to Coast Radio on the way home from Castle Rat.
Ghost to Ghost? We didn't listen to Ghost to Ghost.
We haven't listened to Ghost to Ghost
like
in
10
years.
Okay. When did we listen to Coast to Ghost? Like on the way home from like shows and stuff at after midnight? You used to listen to it when you worked Graves and stuff.
Sometimes. Yeah. Like I'd watch the parking lot and shit with Coast to Coast playing. People probably thought I was a fucking nut bar.
Yeah, I get that. Anyways, So one night we were driving home from somewhere and it was Halloween, and they had Ghost to Ghost, and I thought that was the cutest, most whimsical thing. And it only happened once, maybe twice, and I've talked about it for like 15 years.
We caught it like 3 years in a row.
I feel like it was a good amount of times, considering that I did not listen to that show. I am not an AM fan. I'm sorry, George Norrie, or whoever's doing it now. Is George Norrie still alive?
I'm sure I think George Norrie's still alive.
Art
No.
Bell's been dead for years.
See, I can't remember if it was the opposite. Like, I feel like George Norrie actually might have died before Art Bell. I don't know.
That can't
You're
be true.
you're the research department around here.
I didn't expect to have to research Ghost to Ghost deaths.
Mike Vanek says we have Bigfoots here. Oh, what am I sipping, cousin? I'm glad you have. We can talk about our beer. I have and y'all will guess pretty quickly why I bought this. Davy Brown Ale from Figueroa Mountain Brewing Co. in beautiful, not Lompoc, Buellton.
Oh, it was kind of. Was it in between?
It was kind of in between.
Buellton? I don't know. Read your bottle. What's it say?
Damn, I'm off game.
We may not have been in Buellton anymore.
We're not in Buellton anymore, Dorothy. So, but it was. Oh, anyway. So it was a little brewery on the way to the wrestling show. I've been doing a lot of wrestling shows lately. I did Best of West in Lompoc last Saturday night. I've got Fighting Spirit Pro at Pacheco High on Monday night here in Los Banos, community fundraiser for the high school. And then I got CWA Respect next Saturday night, where my son's two favorite wrestlers, Trip Rogers and Pirate.
Pirate. The man has a name. Hey, Pirate.
Okay. Mike Vanek's friend Selena said she saw Bigfoots up where they live.
Anything for Salinas.
And
see, now I'm going to get a bunch more Bigfoot shit after this.
Harry Mountain Man. Anyway, so the Davy Brown Ale from Figueroa Mountain Brewing Co. was just a cool little beer. We thought we were going to need parking lot beers, and because I looked up breweries, and this was one of them, and the highest rated one was like 15 miles from our hotel, which our venue was 15 miles away too. So, I figured, whatever, different directions kind of. No, the brewing company that was the most highly rated was right next door to the venue we worked at the Flower City Ballroom in Lompoc. And so we went to Cold Coast Brewing Co. and had a beer with Johnny Butabi and just saved these 6-packs for this week.
Hey, when you haven't eaten since 7 o'clock in the morning and it's a really long drive and you finally get to have a beer, you should maybe eat first. That's my advice. It's from personal experience.
You look like you had a good time.
I did have a good time. It was interesting. Wolfie stayed with my parents, so I was really happy to not have to chase him around. But yeah, I kind of didn't realize how long it had been since I'd eaten, and I thought I had to hurry drinking the beer.
And you got
So I did.
And you got one of the higher points,
It was
right?
like 5.5. He got the 9.0.
Yeah, Johnny was like, well, I'm gonna have one. Like, and yeah, brother, we're doing cheap plugs. We gotta do cheap plugs here on the lunch hour at Pirate Flag Radio, WPFR. What beer would I compare it to? It's kind of like a one of those nutty like Newcastle brown type ales, just not as carbonated. A little closer to a porter than a standard brown. Very smooth. You want to comment on this? You can bring your beer up.
Comment on that.
So kind of silky.
It's a little coffee-y.
Yeah, like it's got just a little bit of that coffee richness, that smoothness of like a porter.
Yeah.
But it's not as heavy as a porter or a stout. It is more like a brown ale.
What's the percentage on that? It's probably lower, I would assume. They don't tell you. It's a bad sign.
I would say there's nothing whimsical on the can on the label. They don't tell you anything.
Maybe that was a pandemic thing. Do shit like that.
I wouldn't say it was like 6%. Like it's not a high ABV beer. It's a good sipping beer. It's a nice cold beer. They're not bad mildly warm either.
Hey, can we talk for just a brief second about how it really is Lompoc and not Lompoc? Because that's been weirding me the fuck out this entire time.
Okay.
We went up there like 13 years, or down there, I guess, 13 years ago. We thought it was Lompoc. Lompoc wants to come out of your mouth. And then we get down there and like, it's Lompoc, okay? And then we come back for 13 years and it's like, it's Lompoc. No one says Lompoc. Wrong.
Oh, and I did it over the mic too.
But nobody knew that.
No. Remember they fired it back at me. I was all,
Yeah, but
I was
like-
all vestibule, Lompoc, and they're like Lompoc,
Oh,
and immediately I'm like, my bad, sorry about that.
I'm just confused as to why it took 13 years for someone to verify that it was actually Lompoc.
We never asked.
It doesn't roll off my tongue. I want to say Lompoc. I won't, but I want to. Just know that.
Biddy says oatmeal. I don't know if he's referring to like an oatmeal stout. It's not like an oatmeal stout. It's certainly not that thick or heavy. And Mike Vanek had a pumpkin ale. Those 8.0 at Elder Brew.
Every pumpkin beer of any sort I've ever had has been disappointing. It's super spicy and like just not like jalapeno kind of spicy, but like pumpkin spice kind of spicy.
Cinnamon and nutmeg.
It's just not what I would hope it would be, and just smelling it gives me heartburn. Just thinking about this gives me heartburn.
You knew it was long pole? Rookie move. Fuck you. I've emceed more shows than you. No. You said long pole. Mike Vanek's on the lunch hour talking about the town of Long Pole.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
They're joking there somewhere. Make it yourself. We can't say those things in public anymore. So, all right. You want to do another song? You want to do a death
Yeah,
fact?
we should actually probably do something here.
Okay. Song, death fact. What do you think?
Let's do a death fact. It'll be fast.
Okay.
I didn't know we had a death fact.
I do.
I'm excited. I love death.
And, of course, what show would be create without a visit from the mistress of the macabre, the Central Valley succubus, Elvira's bastard daughter.
Can you really have a bastard? Like,
Shut up.
just
Fun death fact. In the 1500s, between July and September, an incident happened called the Dancing Plague, where people just started dancing uncontrollably, leading to dehydration, stroke, massive fatigue, and death. Between 50 and 400 people died. Footloose, anyone?
that's why we don't dance around these parts. It's dangerous. I've never seen Ellie with brown hair. It weirds me out.
It does weird me out to see her with any normal colored hair.
Did they find out why that happened? It's like in Hocus Pocus, but they never broke the spell.
I have
They
not.
died.
I actually read an article that included it, but I didn't dig deeper into it. And she did state in the video, no one knows why.
That's weird. That's weird as fuck. I mean, you could see like someone being like, "Ha, look at this idiot! I'm gonna do it too, just to be funny." But like till you die, that's commitment or insanity or something. I'm not sure.
Is it insanity or is it a literal physiological need to move?
Thing. It could be like a fungus or a brain issue, worm,
Nerve,
RFK.
something nerve related. So
That's funny. I thought that was gonna be about the molasses flood, and I don't know why.
she did. I thought she did the molasses flood. So
I don't know if we talked about that yet.
Eloy says he has a peanut butter chocolate beer. If I want to try next episode, not a fan. Dude, I love stouts like that. Bring that bitch by.
I like peanut butter.
You know where I live. What are you doing this weekend?
I like chocolate.
We can drink it tomorrow. We can record it. We can not. I don't care. The Dancing Plague. Mike Vanek used to be in that band. I'm sure you were.
Doing the jitterbug and everything.
So anyway, I say we do another song, and then we embarrass some creeps, and we got to come up with a title for this segment.
You viewers can help us come up with a title.
All right.
Be internet famous or something.
We'll come back with our ideas. Anyway, so once again, brand new music. Should we do
Let's do the G1.
the G1 first? Okay.
Not the G1, but
Brand new music from one of my favorite bands in the Central Valley right now. Aaron Jones, who drums also in Nothing But Losers, the band I'm currently in, is in this band along with Shane Leon. One, everybody knows Shane. And you got Travis Miller, Crusher. Oh, and I forgot. Robert, the new guitar player.
Just Robert.
Robert Cole. Just Robert. But anyway, these guys have put together a new video. They just signed on to a label, got some distribution help, and are finally getting some recognition after a lot of work. Glitch Kill, they came out of the gate doing lyric videos and working on things, and proud of these guys. We had them at our last show in Los Mountains. Actually, the last 2 songs we play tonight will both be bands that were on that last show at Cupid's Carnage, which was monumental.
Not to toot your own horn, to toot your own hoot.
Ours. Like that was a group effort with the whole Prevent crew, and we just threw a show called Cupid's Carnage in Los Banos. First time ever we've done wrestling and meddling in one parking lot. I'm just rolling with it. Meddling. We were meddling in one parking lot, and we had about 200 people on hand. It was great, power issues aside, and Glitch Kill brought it. First show with their new member, and then this song came out 3 days prior. I'm going to stop talking now because I shouldn't be. This is Glitch Kill, Rain and Spite, right here, Pirate Fight Radio. Rain and Spite by Glitch Kill on the lunch hour. Pirate Flag WPFR Radio, Bristol, Virginia, to the West Coast and worldwide.
I like Spite. I run on Spite.
You do. You can do all things through Spite, which strengthens you.
Yes, it does.
So all right, we ready to expose some creeps?
Yeah, a lot.
All right. So we were fielding some minor technical difficulties, and we didn't come up with a title like we told you we would. So where is it?
So that gives you a chance to name this. This is
I just
gross DM.
I thought we should call it "Stay Out of This Girl's DMs." That's what we should call this. So in this day and age of the internet, of course, online dating is a thing, and you know, people also just use the internet to be fucking weirdos and say things to women that they wouldn't have the stones to say in real life.
Not even a little bit.
And you know, some of it is, I want to say, just for lack of a better term, lack of social skills. Like some of these first ones we'll show you are just like general like bug shit. Like, and then it gets weird.
I don't think it's lack of social skills. It's the whole like you're hiding behind a fucking device. If these same two people were in the same room with each other, there's no way in hell that would ever go down that way. Probably.
One would hope not. Probably. So, of course, you know, we're going to go ahead and start with the introduction. We're going to ease you into this a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so those of you watching on video on either the Lunch Hour Facebook or on the Lunch Hour YouTube, and this will be uploaded to Pirate Flag Radio YouTube as well. You can see what we're doing, but I'll do my best to read the DMs. I mean, do you want to do guys and girls parts? Or?
Are there girl parts? That didn't come out.
That's not how you meant that?
No, it's not this time. We could just trade off. You read one, I'll read one. It'll be fun.
Okay. So this is usually the standard introduction. How these dudes just think it's okay to hit up women with what I like to call the shotgun.
It's so small, my eyeballs.
Okay. So this one dude messaged my friend Lorelei here, and it's like, on November 2nd at 4:22 a.m. How you? February 16th at 12:09 a.m. Hi. March 3rd at 8:55 p.m. Hi. How to see you naked? LOL.
You gotta put the
all right. You know what? I didn't read all the way through this. I didn't realize we started going on nudity. All right. And then March 4th, the very next day, almost 24 hours later, we get how you. March 5th, morning. March 7th, morning. March 12th, morning.
This is some Bob's and Vagine kind of shit right here.
Okay.
If no one's responding to you, maybe just stop. Just stop.
Well, I mean, and you notice like there was about a total of like 5 months gap between the beginning and the end of that exchange. It wasn't really
a change. No.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is like he messaged in November, then he messaged in February, and then he messaged like successively in March. Like this cat cannot just be doing this to one woman, especially one who's not paying any attention to him. So, like, does he just wake up in the morning and be like, I'm going to DM these, like, 5 chicks?
Who have I not said how you to today, this week, this month?
Just rotating, like...
schedule.
Yeah. Okay.
Bad. If I had a spray bottle, I would spray it.
No.
Bad.
Nope. Okay. So, moving on...
Skylar.
Schuler.
It's Skylar.
It's Schuler.
It's Skylar.
SCHULY.
It's not pronounced that way.
No, that's got to be Schuler. That can't be Skylar.
My God.
Schuyler. Wow, your name sucks, dude. Like,
I actually don't hate his name. Anyway, hey, gorgeous. You know what it's called when you lose 25% of your roof? I don't know because I can't read the answer.
No, that's not the answer. That's his bio.
Ah, shit.
So now here's the thing. This was sent. Man, I can't even use any of the monikers I have for this chick. Like,
A person that we know.
yes, and everybody could figure it out. Like, she needs to do the due diligence because she told me, she was like, I never found out what it was like to lose, what it was called when you lose.
I was just gonna say, like, is there an answer to that? Because I want to know the answer now.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Now that's not that bad. Like, I probably should have opened with that.
If you're out there, and by the grace of God, if you come across this, give me the fucking answer. Don't
Right.
slide my DMs. Just give me the answer.
Or Ellie, take one. Damn it. Take one for the team and match with the guy so we can find out the fucking answer. Like, people are depending on you. Pirate Flag Radio is depending on you. We need the answer. What do you call it when you lose 25% of your group?
We could take it to Google, but that's a lot less fun. And this poor guy went through a lot of trouble to, come up with something witty like that.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Why was he on there? Was there more to that I just couldn't read?
No.
Oh, okay.
I haven't asked the details, but my understanding is this is like when they see someone interesting, they can message them.
Oh, wait, this is like a Tinder thing then.
Yeah, that's Facebook dating.
Well, same. Not same, but same.
Same.
He wasn't bad looking, but I really, really want to know the fucking answer.
And I think that's how he gets you. That's how he gets you. You intrigue. Because intrigue does everything. All right. We're stepping it up here. This guy just straight opens the message with, "Hey, I'm not a cunt."
Okay. Thanks for
Good-
the notice.
Good to know. You know what? What is your reaction to some of these? Like, how would you feel? Because you've avoided this.
Yes, I have avoided it. It's great. So, is there a previous conversation here?
No.
I mean, like, did somebody call you a cunt before? Were you being a cunt?
Have you been accused of being a cunt?
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure
past?
right now you're a cunt. Just because you've told me you're not a cunt, you're a cunt.
Pirate Flag Radio dropping C pops left and right.
This guy fucking started it. This guy started it by not being a cunt.
No riddle. Are you a cunt?
I bet you are. I bet you are.
So you're gonna go with this one's wrong in the interest of dishonesty.
Why the hell would you start with that? Why would you just throw that out there? Like, let someone come to their own.
All right, we're gonna
decision.
put that up because Ellie just showed up. Ellie, this guy's opening line was, "Hey, I'm not a cunt." Cunt, you're not a cunt.
Our garage door is open in our neighborhood.
Luckily, these neighbors know us.
Not sorry.
So, George, you want to smoke a joint? Okay, I'm gonna put that away.
Put that gun away. Anyway,
Sorry, we just go with the consensus. This guy's a liar.
this guy's a cunt. Thank you for the various minutes of enjoyment you gave us.
That was another one from Lorelai. What's up, Ida? Hope you're having a good time listening to me and Jen drop C-bombs all over the lunch hour on Pirate Flag Radio WPFR. Okay.
that's nice.
Okay.
Dan's the man. Oh God.
Oh, God.
Fucking cunt, dude. Why are these so small? My eyes are so shitty. I bet you feel so fucking amazing. Let's start a family together, my love.
All right.
No.
The first one was December 24th, 23rd. All right. He's getting ready to leave for his Christmas trip.
Aw.
And he thinks of you. And then the next one was December 27th. So, like, he left for the family thing and he shot you with DM. Then he came back. You were the first one he thought of.
Let's start a family too. So it goes straight from like, I want to fuck you, to let's be together there forever, essentially. So what happens is this guy went to his family's Christmas dinner, and he got there, and his family's like, "Why aren't you married yet, you fucking cunt?" And he's like, "I don't know. I got nothing. I'm the man. I'm Dan's the man, right?" And so he gets home, and he's like still thinking about it. He's like, "Oh, I need to get my shit together before next Christmas because they're gonna ask me questions again." So then he sends this text.
So that's the goal. Like he goes home with that in mind. Now, do you think he even made it home?
Where else would he go?
Well, I'm saying, like, do you think he sent this from the cell phone in the car? Like, did he get back in the car and be like, no, fuck that. I'm shooting my shot with the big titty bitch on the socials.
It depends on how long the drive was. Like, sometimes you got to send the text because you're not supposed to be texting and driving or whatever. And
do you think this guy cares about that sort of thing?
I don't know. I know nothing about this guy. And, by the time you get home from that long drive, maybe this person has responded by then. You give them the time to respond safely.
Okay.
Yeah. No, spray bottle.
Okay. Here's another one. I don't like reading these because, like,
they're so small.
OMG, my dick has been sold. Since I seen that ass, I know you proud of that motherfucker, or of that MF as I am, LOL. Can I ask for a naughty booty pic? I know you got one. My love, it will only be for me. I'll send one too, ? Like, there's no punctuation in that. I haven't nut in a week. I gave up trying to give up fucking myself. I went for a week, but I can tell you right now, I'm about to go ham slow AF. I'll go first, so you know I'm yours for real. Please, LOL. Please. And then she responds with, haha, no sorry, but thank you. And then he's got 2 unsent messages, which was probably some bitch lasagna shit.
What the fuck? What the actual? I mean, the first one seems like the first message, the first section there seems like pretty standard fare. And then he comes out and be like, I haven't nut in a week. I gave up trying to give up. What the fuck is this guy saying?
Then there's no punctuation. None.
So this guy went into like desperation mode, looking for some sympathy. You get no sympathy.
You look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis, and that's where you'll find my definition of sympathy.
Bad. Just bad.
Okay. All right.
Oh, man.
I think, wait, is this the... Okay.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Nonsense?
And this is from... She got a moniker I don't want to use, and I don't want to use her real name. I'm fucked on this one.
Person. Hey back. I don't want to offend you, but you look like the kind of woman that a monster dick doesn't intimidate. So
That escalated quickly.
yeah, kind of. Whose monster dick are you talking about? Because it's probably not yours. And even if it does intimidate people, like, do they just like run away screaming?
That doesn't help neither. Like, I'm sure, because I mean, if she runs away screaming, there's no way she's gonna willingly touch it. Like, but like my thing is like, okay, like, so I reached out because we all know I'm surrounded by just hot women. Like, I married one, all my friends are them, like,
okay.
So like I was just like, when I had this, it was because 2 of our regulars here send me the dating profiles because they know I'll get a kick out of it. And so it just got me to thinking, And I was like, I can't just feature these two. First of all, one of them's part of the show anyway. And secondly, the other one, like, don't get me wrong, she's happy to be included. But, like, no, I can't just base this off of two. And so I just start reaching out to just chicks that I've seen complain about it. And when I say complain, I don't mean in a bad way. They have a right to publicly out these guys. They have a right to bitch about it. Like, I wish they'd publicly out these guys more. But one of them got back to me and was like, she sent me 3 or 4. We've used 2 of them tonight. But then she told me, hey, I'm sorry. Most of the rest of them are just dick pics.
Are they people we know?
The person we know or the dicks?
No, the dicks. Are they dicks that we know?
I didn't ask because, like, I'm glad that none of these chicks, like, sent me a screenshot with a dick pic in it. Like, I got no dick pics back on that. Like, I know these women receive dick pics. I've seen them all complain about it at one point or another. So, but my point in that, in circling back and bringing up the word dick pics, is the fact that, like, so I'm not the kind of guy that would show mine off anyway. First of all, I just don't get down like that. And secondly, like, I'm growing on a shower and nobody knows that better than you. Like, so to just be confident enough to, like, be like, look at this vlog. Like, sure, that's cool and all, but it doesn't seem like women are into that. So,
You
like,
gotta assume it's that size anyways.
wait, what?
You gotta assume that there's at least something impressive about it if you're gonna send a picture of your dick to somebody.
Okay, you the sender. I thought you meant you the receiver.
No, like, no, as a receiver, I can imagine that you probably assume that there is nothing spectacular about it.
Mike Vanek says he's got a Chihuahua dick if he says it's a monster, and this is the best lunch hour ever. How are we going to top this tomorrow night? Don't worry, Mike Vanek. Different show, different format.
Why don't you get a hold of that guy who says he's not a cunt? Get him on the show.
Wait, you want to interview as to whether he is
Call
or
him
isn't?
in. Friend of the show.
Okay, so what's your verdict on Monster Dick Guy?
Monster Dick is a 3 at best. And I'm not sure whose dick he's talking about, but it's probably not his own.
Okay. So you think he's just gonna be like, yo, homie, like send me a picture of your dick, bro. Like
Someone
I
fell for it.
I'm
Can you
trying to
please-
catfish this chick.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Ellie says it usually is not impressive to be sending all willy-nilly.
Literally.
Well, I mean, you know, it's just like holding the phone up so you don't get your double chin or whatnot. Like, I assume you can make your dick look impressive in any picture. I've never really tried. Like there's been once or twice I've thought about sending Jen one or whatever. And, like, I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Like,
Have you seen the pictures, the Facebook posts floating around? It's several different people I've seen it from. But, like, women that are trying to imitate, like, how guys are when they send you pictures of their dick. Like, get away from my beer.
I don't want to go get up and get another one.
Get away from mine.
I wanted to try your Blue Moon
It's a blue moon. It tastes like a blue moon. Get away from it.
with extra beer in it.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that. Hey, I'm drinking a blue moon. It's extra Belgian white. I don't know if that means it's extra Belgian or extra white. I don't know what blue moons run normally, but this is 8% and some stuff. There you go. Now you know what I'm drinking. Anyway.
What's up, Kelly? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out tonight. Mike Vanek said, one time someone put my phone number on Craigslist on a post with a naked girl asking for dick pics. And I woke up to 500 or so dick pics on my phone.
That is the funniest thing I've heard.
That's the funniest thing you've told me in 6 months, brother.
Were any of them monster dicks? Were any of them impressive in any sort of way? It's okay to admit that they're impressive sometimes, even though dicks are really funny looking.
We did get cursed on that one.
It's not much better from this end. I mean,
The nethers
It
are not
really
attractive.
is.
There's a reason why the rest of us is, because the actual parts we use for breeding are not. And Ellie also says it's only 2 angles they use, and both don't get the response they hope.
no. What is a good angle, though? Do
Do you want to work on this tomorrow or something? I mean, I'm trying to get you to take coffin pics, but if we got to take dick pictures with the coffin,
No,
like
but that brings up a good point.
to get you
because
to throw the bats on.
they're hilarious. They're hilarious angles. What would be like a tasteful, like it would be like a boudoir shoot kind of thing, you know, like
Some
this is not it, you know, like
right, some old school Playgirl shit, like do the Matt Hardy with the belt and stuff.
I knew that was gonna happen. I fucking knew you were gonna say that.
I almost said Shawn Michaels.
Well, they both did it. Well, he did it differently though. I'm sure he did it at some point. Maybe just didn't take a picture. I don't know.
The Dread Pirate has warned me that he is
Stop.
taking those pictures.
Stop. I don't want to hear it.
He's told me we could send it. Like, he's not just send them willy nilly, but he's told me I can send it to one of the members of our chat. I want Ellie back with. I once received one that made me think about it, but a mask was involved.
On the face or on his dick?
I'm thinking it's the face because Ellie has a mask man thing. Like when I took that picture with Super Beast, I'm like, dude, you're just heart reacting and commenting on this picture because it's a big muscle bound dude, all right, in his underwear. And she's like, masked men, okay? Like,
So like Zorro, like Grandma had a thing for the pirate guy. Gilmore Girls reference. Don't get weird on me.
all right.
Errol Flynn.
Next DM.
Oh God, there's more. What the fuck is that?
This one's my turn, huh?
Yeah, it is.
This is some dude named Matt to a member of our chat. I'm glad you're here. Crop dust my face, bestie. Ellie says,
What?
definitely the face, but she would have absolutely done it if the mask was on his dick.
Where do you know what? Never mind.
You want to experiment with that too?
No.
Apparently, we're taking dick pics tomorrow. We're going to find a flattering angle.
Crop dust my face,
Bestie.
bestie. I have never in my entire life asked a bestie to do that.
You've never asked me to do that.
No, I mean, I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but I haven't asked for it.
Right. I am not with the fart fetish. Sometimes dealing with your gas is terrible. Ellie gave it creativity. She laughed so fucking hard. Could you imagine a little ghost face mask? LMAO. Now, would you tape a little hand with a butcher knife to it? Because
Do you want a knife that goes to your dick?
it's a fake knife.
This is. Hey, if you're gonna send someone a dick pic,
Go all in.
you need to be authentic. Use a real fucking knife. Show me you're fucking serious.
Risk it.
Risk it. You're the one setting this up. I mean, you know what's gonna happen, and you know where to position the knife to where it doesn't cut your junk.
Oh, you'd hope. Now, let's be real here. These are not the most intelligent people. They're out here sending random pictures of their dicks to women.
They might be intelligent people. Super smart people have zero social skills sometimes, and maybe that's why they're
Okay,
just super smart, but
there is
nobody's looking at their dick. I don't know.
there is being intelligent, and there's being smart. Like they might be mathematically intelligent.
Mathematically,
Mathematically, all right.
Mathematically.
So
intelligent.
they might have a good grasp on history, economics, whatever the fuck. You are never too smart for it to just be okay to send women pictures of your dick.
Bad pictures. Like, get the lighting right. Get a halo, and I saw a video, a very short video about how to take pictures, and change the lighting on your phone and make it look like you're in a Renaissance painting or some shit. Do that for your dick. If you're gonna take a dick pic, do that shit.
Get creative with it.
Make it dark so no one can see it.
Okay. We got one more DM.
Oh my god.
We got one more. Last
We're
one.
so over time. Okay.
All right. Is it your turn?
I think it's my turn.
Okay. This is my personal
Oh
favorite.
my god. Why are the ones I have to read so
Hang
tiny?
on. Let me see if I can help.
Oh, wait. I'm doing a report on great tits, and you have the best around. Done a survey, apparently. I just need a couple pictures for my project, please. I need an A+ to pass. Thanks. At least he said thanks.
At least he was grateful for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know this person.
That person?
No.
Oh, I'm like, I don't know this guy. Fuck.
No, the person with the allegedly best tits around.
Around. Okay.
If you can we hit some psychic magnetism real quick? Can we link up?
Psychic magnetism is only used for finding things. Come on.
I'm just saying. Dig through your Rolodex here, your mental Rolodex.
Why am I doing that?
To think that this is the person who the comment was made towards.
Okay.
Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
Is it who I think it is?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. Might you agree with that?
Probably. I've never seen them.
Neither have I. But like just off general consensus. Now that being said, this is a terrible introduction.
Yes. It's hard to remember that about these things, that like this is your first impression of a person. And this is it right here. This is the best you fucking get. This is as good as it gets, folks. I mean, it's creative. I don't like that it's a ploy to make you kind of feel sorry for him in a way. I can't imagine what class you'd be taking. You would need to write a report on
great tits.
If you wrote a report on really crappy ones, you think he would fail? Not if you wrote it, he would fail. If he wrote it, would he fail?
Well, okay, hang on. So are you saying that like the actual requirement is great tits? Because like, here's the thing.
That's subjective.
If he's really writing a report on breasts for some stupid reason, like let's throw the weird scenario at the wall here. This cat's in plastic surgeon school.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
he's getting his doctorate in plastic surgery.
Okay.
He literally needs to basically take the movie Breast Men and use that to pass his class.
Okay.
If that's really the case, why the fuck not follow up? Admit it.
That's true.
Like come with all that.
Tell me what school you're going to. Tell me what class this is. I need information. Tell me who your professor is, because I'm gonna fucking follow up. Tell me who your mom is, because I'm gonna fucking send this to her too.
Mike Vanek says, Ida says yes. Oh my God, thank you. You should tag us in. LOL. Ida wants to know if there are pictures in these. Some of them have pictures of like the profile picture of the offender. Most thankfully and sadly, most of the ladies that have sent these in, they didn't respond to most of these.
I want to see the dick pics because I want to laugh at them.
If this gets out into Bristol and they find you and you get slammed with a bunch of hillbilly dick pics,
how would I know they're hillbilly? Do hillbilly dicks look different? I don't fucking know.
some guy named Cletus the Slack-Jawed Yokel like sends you a dick pic.
Thanks. Now that song's stuck in my head.
Hey, some folk will never send a pic, but then again, some folk will, like Cletus the Slack-Jawed Yokel. But I mean, okay, like back to the report on great tits.
Back to the report.
So this guy, like, he didn't even try. Like the creativity, I give him style points. Like my response to this particular person is, that sounds like some dumb shit I might say, but without my finesse and charm about it.
Work it up better and try it again. I don't know how you could make that better, but
Like I said, the follow-up,
try.
the follow-up, like that I pitched, like, hey, I work for John Hopkins Plastic Surgery. A big part of my job is going to be breast augmentation. Like, so I have to define what makes a great set of titties.
Why are there 17 pairs of Hooters on my table?
That's how the professor gets titty pics.
Devolved into Golden Girls.
I did not realize that was a Golden Girls line.
Yeah, that's. We can watch that episode.
Deal.
Anyway,
So either way, the point is, gentlemen, take it from your old buddy Lunchbox. Even though I have no experience, I've been taken for 20 plus years. But the one thing I do know is if you ever want to say some dumb shit like this, just please stay out of that girl's DMs. I think that's a good segment.
we should have said that together. You should have really told me that was the thing we were gonna do. We could have done that.
I'll try it again.
We'll do it next time.
All
No,
right.
the moments pass.
So if you like that feature, keep those dumbass messages coming, ladies. Let's fucking throw these creeps under the bus. Let's have some fun with it.
We could do like Tinder people too, because some of the Tinder thingies are pretty fucking funny.
I would just like authentic ones is the main thing. Like, if you see a post, you don't know if that's real. And some of this shit, after reading these, I do think more and more, oh God, those could be real.
I want to see them from people we know. If you got dick pics from someone we know, I want to know about it because it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be the people you least suspect. You least suspect.
Mike Vanek said he's calling in.
Oh God. If your dick is on this screen, I'm gonna be so mad.
We will get kicked off the internet real quick.
There are certain people, men, this is not going where you think it's going. There are certain people that, like, if I am your friend, you are built like a Barbie doll or a Ken doll. It's just nothing. I don't think about that. You know, it's weird. It's weird. I don't want to think about it.
I don't know how to tag people in. All right, so we got one more song left.
Oh God, we have stuff left?
We have one more song left, and we'll say our goodnights.
Okay, I have to pee really bad.
All right. You're wearing the leggings. You didn't even stand up for Ellie.
Because I gotta pee. That's not why I'm. I don't know.
Last video. This is from the headliners of our Cupid's Carnage show in Los Banos. They debuted this song about 2 weeks later, and man, the best live picture I've seen in a long time was taken of this band.
Oh, Mrs. Strip's picture?
Yes,
That was a
Mrs.
really cool picture.
Where we had this gargantuan pothole in the parking lot, and it was set to where it was full of water because it had rained the day before, and the reflection of the singer of this band just came off perfectly in it. She showed it to me during the last match or during Hell Hard. Like, she didn't even wait till they were done. Just came out, dude, look at this. It was just like, wow, that is art. So you know what? Let's give it up to one of the hardest working bands I know. These guys have been just doing the damn thing from Mexico and back.
I thought you were telling me they were from Mexico. I'm like, that's not true at all.
No, they're from Modesto.
Get it together.
This is The Burden We Bear from Hellheart on the Lunch Hour. Pirate Flag Radio, WPFR.com.
Look
Hellheart, the burden we bear on the lunch hour on Pirate Flag Radio. What'd you think?
It was good.
Hellheart's always been so damn good. Like from the earliest days, we saw him at CR2 or whatever that pool bar was.
I could not tell you what the name of that place was. I could see it in my head.
It was something else, and then it was CR2, and then it closed.
It was pretty gross looking.
But we saw them very briefly, and we were like, they're good.
That was a really long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And just over the years, with that relentless stupidity to never quit, just be too dumb to stop. And they used their marketing skills, their advantage to go do Mexico, go do the Bay Area, and not be around here. When they won the Mama, it was such a jaw-dropping moment. Like, because nobody expected it but me. Because I was like, yeah, that's a dark horse there, dude. You don't know them. They put in the work. And then they had that big lineup change, and they just got better. They just got better. Like, and good dudes. They work hard. Like, it's a pleasure that Hellheart's still around, still kicking ass. Like, they were so worried that Los Banos wasn't going to turn out. And then, like, they sold over the amount of tickets we gave them. And I was like, yeah, dude, like, everybody, like, 3 other bands have sold out. And they're like, what? Like,
there's nothing to do here. Nothing at all.
Mike Vanek said Hellheart Singer used to do sound for him at the virtual. Yep, Brandon Garrett's been around a minute.
Michael Garrett's brother.
I have not asked him.
Someone somewhere related to him. Anyway, where did this beer come from?
I opened it up, put it down in front of you.
I thought that was your beer.
No, mine's over here.
I'm not even done with my first beer.
I know, but
I'm a slow drinker, all right?
It's a beer drinking night, and you know what? We need to get out. We need to get up out of here.
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, we're a small bit over an hour, like 30 minutes.
The lunch hour and a half, man. Like, fuck work. You take a little extra time.
You work enough. Don't live to work. Work to live. Wait, did I get that right?
Yes.
Yeah, that.
And then watch the lunch hour on WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. And, you know, we don't know what our time slot is. We've been gone for so long. But new shows, more of the old shows. We're going to make the call. We're going to chill out with Vanek and Lunchbox. And every Friday night, you can catch us here on the lunch hour. Like, possibly from different locations. It's going to get dumb.
It's definitely already dumb. Can it get dumber? I don't know.
Oh, we can make it dumber.
Why don't you tune in and find out?
Find out. How dumb can we get? It's the box, the bride, Jen. Check us out. Lunch Hour on Facebook, Lunch Hour on YouTube, Pirate Flag Radio, WPFR.com. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.